Well, hello, everybody. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you live from the fish room. Yay! I'm finally in the fish room. So I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I want to say hi to Mary Page Flynn, Muppet 929, Daryl Deemer. How you doing? Marie McCoy, Patrick Hardy. Good evening, everybody. And thank you, Patrick. Um, I don't have any subject tonight in particular like I've had the last couple weeks. So whatever you all want to discuss tonight, the platform is open for that. And I will be explaining to you all some things that have happened over the weekend. And some of you have seen some of the pictures I've posted on Facebook. Patrick says, hit that like button. Thank you very much. All right, I got my hoodie on, so I don't want to scare you all, okay? Oh, audio and video check, check, check. So, it's kind of weird because I don't have my headset on and I can't hear what's going on. I know you all are probably hearing the water splashing around me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right here set up. This little Betta drinking container is a 5-gallon container. Hello, Melvin. Melvin Reef, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the live stream. Also, I have 3 10-gallons set up that has some feeder guppies and some little platies in it, and a tank with nothing but female guppies and a tank with male guppies. And I do have a breeding project going on over here. And again, my 10-gallon with the cherry shrimp turned green, and I left the lights off for 24 hours and came in here. And the next day it was clear as a bell. So if you need anything filtered, like green water filtered, add you some cherry shrimp. They've got to be the cause of it clearing up. Hello, okay, thanks Muppet 929. Audio good, sound good. Thank you very much. I know the video on my end looks kind of like grainy, and it's at 720. It's one of my older Logitech cameras. I did buy the camera that Master Photographer suggested, and this is my Ramali sports camera, 4K camera, and I bought this little stand that is kind of like a selfie stick, and this is a remote control, and you can snap pictures, and also if it's in video mode you can video. I think it's operated through your smartphone, and I was reading that iPhones do not have the zoom in and zoom out feature, but Androids do. And my son that passed away in August, his phone is an Android. So I'm thinking about charging it up, putting the app on that phone. And since I don't need internet connection, I'll just connect it Wi-Fi. And that way I can zoom in and zoom out. And this is the camera that I'm going to be using down by the creek. You know, I may not be able to live stream with it, but I'll be able to capture video, edit it, and share the video either in an upload or in a live stream with you guys. So I know I promised the members that they would see it first, and I'm getting ready to add my second camera to the shot today. If y'all hear any echoes, let me know. But this is my iPhone that I've added to the StreamYard, and I'm going to move it a little closer. Hey, Lee Wilcox, Insanity and Aquatics. Hello, Susan, Rod, and all. I'm hoping I'm not waking him up with my loud voice, because his room is above me, and usually he's got the TV going or some soft music or something. So maybe I won't disturb him too much. But before I add that camera, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get it up a little closer. Let's see. Oops. All right. So I'm going to put it on full view. That way you all can see I have some new additions. Everybody knows my beautiful male koi angelfish. I still haven't found a mate for him yet. There was one company that I contacted. I asked them to email me, and to invoice me, and they never invoiced. If you can see underneath of the lily plant branch, that is my flash pleco L204. They are wild caught, and I was able to purchase him from a guy that was moving, that was downsizing his aquariums. That's where I got the koi angel and the flash pleco. Not sure if you see anything wiggling out of the cave over top of Sherry's fish room sticker, but that is a male albino pleco. I acquired 4, and let me tell you the story. You all know, thank you, Patrick. You all know that in our area the other night, we had multiple tornadoes going through, and there was over 29 hits, but there was only, I think, 5 tornadoes that, stayed in formation. Let me come back. They stayed in formation, and the one that hit my friend's home in Ohatchee, Alabama, stayed on the ground for 220 miles, destroying everything that it touched down and hit. And my friend's property was hit and had some damage. His home was slid off of its foundation, and Habitat for Humanity came, jacked it up, slid it back on its foundation, and brought the metal roof material to repair the roof on his little house. The barn, I think, has about 6 stalls in it, and it's roofless right now, but they're going to be covering it pretty soon. And there's another trailer on his single wide trailer on his property that is off its foundation, and it's going to have to be jacked back up and set back up, and the frame for it's going to have to be inspected to see if it's damaged or not. Thank you, Marie. And I want to scroll back up in the chat because I missed Melvin's comment, and I want to make sure everybody is acknowledged, and I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Like I said, when you're not focused and don't have any topic, sometimes it's hard for us to stay focused. So Melvin says, I'm doing good, Susan of SLC Aquatics. I'm going live later on tonight and early Wednesday morning at 3:30 a.m. for the Reef Lounge. So that is the new radio live stream. show from now on. Awesome, Melvin. And everybody check it out if you are insomniacs or if you live in a part of the country where 3:30 in the morning Eastern time is a reasonable time for you to be awake. Daryl Deemer is in the house. And Leah's saying hi. Thank you. Mary Page is saying hi to everyone. Thank you. And y'all were complimenting me on that aquarium. This is the 55, and you're also complimenting me on the beautiful angelfish. So let me put it back on the screen and tell you all what happened. My friend had a awesome fish room in an outside block building. He had complete water change system, air system, RO system, and he had a large aluminum coil, heating coil inside his, I think, 40-gallon or 55-gallon sump. I'm not sure how large it was. And it was heated by a water heater, which was mounted on top of the building, which was destroyed in the tornado. It was completely removed from the building. He has no idea where it is. And so it was warm in his fish room to 84 degrees. He had discus and angelfish, plecos, and I think some guppies, and I'm not sure what other kind of fish he had. I think he had some tetras, because I know he got the denison barbs from me also. But you see that Angel is enjoying that piece of cucumber. And I'm surprised the plecos haven't gotten on it. But anyway, that's what happened. He had other damage on the property as well. And the main home up front, I don't think was touched or damaged. I don't think there's any roof damage. So I went up Saturday because he told me he needed to rehome some discus and angels. And another fish fam member, Kaler's Aquatics, and I were going to take some of his juvenile angels. Well, when I got there, because of his mental state of being overwhelmed and, you know, just his nerves were just shattered, he was doing well to cope. He was doing well to keep himself together. But there were other people he had contacted and that had contacted him that came and got some of the angels that I thought me and Bob were going to split together. So I ended up going and getting these plecos, and I think I got all of the bushy nose plecos from him. There might have been one or two left in another tank. And he did have some breeding pairs of angelfish, but I didn't have enough buckets with me. I took 2 buckets, and I thought I was going to get juvenile, hundreds of juvenile angels and some larger angels that I was going to take to Bob's house. Well, when I got there, he only had wigglers and little angelfish that were less the size of a dime. Now, I've had these angels since Saturday, and I'm getting ready to move the camera so you all can see how they have grown already. I have a male and female albino pleco and a male and female black pleco. They are excellent tank cleaners, and they are amazing and fun to watch. I'm enjoying it because I'm hoping that they'll be happy in there, and the other ones are young and they need to mature. And the flash pleco, he's pretty much aware that they're in the aquarium now. Hey, Mike at Florida Fish Rescue, how are you doing? Yeah, we're living in some crazy times, Patrick, and that area in Ohatchee is where 5 lives were lost during the tornado, and his place was the beginning of the damage, but after that is just I couldn't talk. It was just too heart-wrenching to see the damage. So I did get some wiggler. They're a little bit bigger than wigglers. And I only had one tank to put all of them in. So I was aware that the older angels would eat the younger fry angels, you know, if able to get a hold of them. So let me come back to me. But I want to let you know that the tank that I ended up putting them in was my ugly, wild 29. And the reason I thought it would be a great idea to put them in there is because there's so much nutrients in there. The Java moss has taken over. I have Anubias, cryptocorns in there, and black hair algae. And, you know, there's worms in there. There's detritus worms. There's mystery snails, and lots and lots of algae. So these angels are going to get a lot of nutrients from the 29 gallon. Mike says, hey, know what I just got back from? Fishing with Father Fish. Yeah. Bet you wished you lived in Florida. Yes, Mike. I really hope you all had a wonderful time. It's Brianne in here. Hey, Brianne, I want to say hi to you, honey. Good to have you and welcome to the live stream. I'm telling a story about fish rescuing. And big old hug to my friend in Ohatchee. I'm sure it will be brilliant. ETA on the upload. Let me see. I'm trying to get lined up here so y'all can see the 29 with the angels in it. I know there's some glare, and I apologize for that. I may be able to put some towels up on top. Oops. Sorry about that. All right. Let me get my mic cord out of the way so I don't strangle myself. And put some towels up here. And that'll help with some of the glare. Okay, that should help. And as you see, they're always hungry. But they are about the size of a dime now, Bob, at Kaler's Aquatics. And I want to grow them up to quarter size because they'll do much better at quarter size. Some of the little ones, you'll see shadows down here. They're hiding in the algae. There's some more of the little angels there that are already looking like angelfish. I have one guppy living in there, and it was so cute when I added fish in there. He'd been in there by himself for months, and he finally realized he has some friends now. But a lot of the babies have stayed down at the bottom or in the moss or behind the moss. Sometimes I'll see them down here in the right-hand corner. Yeah, I got some eggs that fell in, and a lot of the babies didn't get to hatch out. But I have plenty of baby mystery snails down in there. And every once in a while, I'll grab a few of them and plop them over there for my yo-yo loaches. So let me look at the chat and see what's going on in chat. I'm glad you got to go fishing with Father Fish. Yeah, we got some video, Lee. It's kind of rough, but still cool. And that's exciting. Not sure I need a deep clean and sanitization. Dusty Ritchie is in the house. Hey, Dustin, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Whoop, whoop. I didn't miss the stream tonight. Awesome. Yeah, I'm talking about some fish rescue. I've got some angels that I rescued and some baby angels that are in there. And they're so little, you really can't see them. You'll see a little image across the bottom once in a while, but a lot of them are hiding, thank God, in the moss. So, wonderful, Mike. What size tank do you have, Susan, with the angelfish? Marie, this is a 29 high, and they are going to do well in there. As they get older and bigger, I plan to put some of them in the 55. I've got more plants to add over there also that will add what we call break up the line of sight, so that the I don't want the koi angel chasing them and eating them. So I also have the 25 high behind me that the endlers used to be in, but the endlers passed away. They didn't make it. So I've got those two tanks to put them in. And I can add some over into my 20 with my yo-yo loaches as well. Very beautiful tank, amazing escape, gorgeous fishes. This is my messy 29 that I don't clean the algae off of it. I did a little bit there in the front so you can see the angels. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to see anything. Appreciate it. And let me see what Mike at Florida Fish Rescue says. Patrick, no, we were out for pygmy sunfish, caught about 15, but I didn't keep any. I did get some jewel cichlids, a long fin guppy, and a few other odds and ends. Isn't that interesting to pull them out of your waterways? Hey, George Aquaballs, welcome to the live stream. Dustin says, hey, y'all, talked last week about getting rid of rod or brush algae. Molly's did it for me, just a few mollies, and all the algae was gone. They just grub on it. Yeah, I don't want the algae to be gone though, Dustin, because the young fry and these young dime size angels are really enjoying it, and the mystery snails enjoy the algae as well. But when I get ready to clean it up, I might pick me up some mollies. Patrick says, you know, last when that C-19 kick in a family who moved to Houston from California lost anything, and they let me have their aquarium and one older angelfish. Awesome. What kind of angelfish? Is it a koi angelfish by any chance, Patrick? Wow, look at them. So tiny and so cute. They are cute. They're fun to watch. They'll eat 24/7 if you feed them. But I don't want to overfeed the tank because there's so much natural food in there for them. And I feed them some high protein flakes every once in a while, once or twice a day. Thank you, Melvin. Lee says, I need new glasses. What is the red, white stuff tumbling at the back right? That is my DIY moving filter media. And those are multicolored plastic straws. This filter has been running for 5 years. And with them knocking into each other, they knock off the old beneficial bacteria and grow new beneficial bacteria. It's kind of messy. It's made out of a 20-ounce drink bottle, and it's ran by an air pump. And it adds beneficial bacteria into the aquarium. Daniel, Danikin Aquatics. Hey, Kenny E., how you doing? Would you say? Lurking while driving. Well, be careful. Dustin says, I'm at work, so kind of lurking in the background. I've got 4 cycle tubs for aquaponics and warming up in Peoria. Ready to take any culls, crooked spines off your hands. I'm watching my tanks for you. I'm watching the weather. I downloaded the weather app for your area in Peoria so that when everything from here to there looks good, I'm going to communicate with my post office also so that I don't have any rejects or any returns. And I want to make sure everything gets there safely. I do still need to order some heat packs in case we have some low areas for things to go through. So this angelfish, light yellow at the top and a cream white 80% below the yellow. Sorry, I don't know about angelfish types. I just know it's in a good home. Okay. Angelfish, light yellow at the top and a cream white 80% below. Sounds like it may have some koi in it. Or it could be an albino. I'm not sure. I don't know that many either. I'm still learning. And Susan, that is so clever. It looks really good too. Thank you, sweetheart. Lots of black hair algae on it as well. So, y'all want to see my 25. Let me see if I can get my 25 going here. This has my blue-eyed lemon plecos in it. They're enjoying the, gotta line the camera up. They're enjoying, it's their cucumber. But also, I want to get rid of that banner. Okay. Also, this aquarium stays cloudy. I'm going to put my body in front of the screen to knock the reflection down. And it's because the sand, the peppered koi cats keep the sand stirred up all the time. This dip right here didn't used to be there. It used to be straight. So the filter and the koi cats keep it stirred up. So this is the clearest it's been in a month. I added some plants. I don't know the name of the plants. Mike also gave me some plants. I do think these are melon swords. And if they're not melon swords, I don't know what they are. But there's one of my blue-eyed lemon plecos. And I believe I saw one in the back. I have 4 in here. There's one coming up over the back of the cave. And like I said, I got plenty of room to add some angels over here, which I may end up doing just to split it up a little bit. Let me see what's going on in chat. And it's beautiful. It has black eyes, Patrick says. Oh, I bet it is beautiful. So it wouldn't be an albino, but it could be in the platinum family, okay? It would be nice if you could take a picture, Patrick, and send it to me. How small do I crush the eggshells? I have pestle and mortise, so I can do it however it needs to be done. Thank you. I've heard that they powder it, so the pestle and mortars would be perfect for grounding it into powder. And then you just sprinkle some powder into the water column, and that adds calcium in the water column. If you want to leave them not if you want to stop before the powder stage, Lee, you can put it in a filter media bag and drop it in your hang on the back filter. But if you have sponge filters, just drop it down in the tank behind some plants where only you know it's there. There's a group for mods too. Lee says, also, will the crushed shell be a problem with the fish if they eat any of it? I don't think so at all. Anybody else got any comments about that question? Let me put it up on the screen so y'all can see it. Will the crushed shells be a problem with the fish if they eat any of the crushed shell? Yeah, some people do put it right on top of their substrate. So I'm going to see if I missed something. Yellow at the top and cream white 80% below the yellow. Thank you very much. Mismatched Socks, welcome to the live stream, sweetheart. How are you doing tonight? And it has black eyes. Beautiful, Patrick. So, Don Gallagher's in the house. Hello, Don. Welcome to the live stream. God bless you. Hard to tell, but is that a 60-gallon tall? This one is a 25 tall. I know it looks bigger than it actually is. It would be nice if it was a 60, wouldn't it? Yeah, this one's a 25. And I've had those pleco caves in there. If you've watched any of my live streams or uploaded clips, I've had them in there almost a year. I would say at least 8 months, waiting for these plecos. And James from Illinois drove down all the way to see his family and to bring me some fishes and some shrimpses, and some of my great grand peppered corridoras. And it's nice to have them in the house again. The corridors that's in this aquarium I bought from Stephen at SC Aquatics when he was shutting down the fish room to go build a home or stay in a camper for a while or whatever. So thank you for asking, Don. Mary Page says that she hasn't heard anything, Lee. I've used it in my guppy tanks, and a lot of times they don't really ingest it. That's just her experience. That's true. So Dawn's saying hi to Aquaballs, and then Lee says, thank you, Susan. Excellent. I will smash it or mash it all into powder. A good workout for me. Nope, fish won't mess with the eggshells. Thank you, Mike at Florida Fish Rescue. Thank you. Also, yes, sir, Lee. Thank you, Mike. Mary Page says, do you have any peppercorns available, Susan? I have females. I don't have any breeding trios. I'm overstocked with females. I have only one male in this aquarium and one male in the 20 long. I'm looking for more males so that I can start up some breeding projects. And so that's what's going on. I don't have any available right now, honey. I'm hoping to maybe this spring and summer. I'm going to go into some local stores to add some new genetics and new DNA to the strains, because I'm sure all of these are either brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm not sure what Mike at Florida Fish Rescue was saying about a group for mods. The green names are members and the blue names are mods. And if you would like to be a member of Susan for SLC Aquatics, just hit the join button at the bottom. Don't forget to click the like if you're enjoying this, because I'm getting ready to switch the camera over to another aquarium. And excuse my back, I'm sorry. See my hair. So let me see what you all are seeing. Okay, these are my 10 gallons, and I have cherry shrimp, and let's see what else. I have a 10 gallon with some breeding guppies. I don't know if y'all remember the guppies that were over in the 55. I caught 2 of the males and 1 of the females. Well, you know how that goes. The males were harassing the females. So I caught 1 of the males. You know, they're so easy to catch. The females I can't catch. So I caught 1 of the males and put him back in the 55. And I found that there was 2 females still over there, that I thought there was just 1. But so there's a breeding trio in the 55 gallon, but I'm sure any fry that's born, the angel gets them. But here in the left-hand side, you see all of that beautiful Java moss. And you don't see many red cherry shrimp right now. Down front is some lava rock. And I do see a beautiful female down there. I'm hoping to get a nice colony of cherry shrimp going there. And those are I had 2 cherry shrimp that Bob at Kaler's Aquatics had given me when I started the fish room back up in June and July, or July and August of last year. And then James brought me some more cherry shrimp. He brought me a dozen. And I think I had a few die off because I didn't do any kind of acclimation except for soaking, you know, the water, the bag in the tank. What I'm trying to say, I didn't do any drip acclimation. I plopped and dropped. So if I had some die off, that's why. Otherwise, the ones that I saw that were dead could have been molts, because sometimes when crustaceans or invertebrates are going from one water type to another, if it's good quality water or calcium hard water, they'll sometimes go through a molt, but you don't know if they were starting to molt before he brought them to me also. Atkins Nature Aquariums. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the live stream tonight. How are you doing? Good to see you. And also, if there's anybody else I've missed, forgive me. Mods, I need you to welcome everyone and make them feel comfortable. Mary's sharing my Instagram. Thank you so much. And Mary Page says, I'm trying to figure out Susan's links. Don't think that last one worked. Yeah, and I apologize that I did not add my links to the description tonight. So let me see if I can do that right quick without any noise. I'm going to go to, I've got to switch my account. So you all hang in there a minute. I'm going to get some of my stuff. Got to go to YouTube Studio. I got to go to my channel customizations. And hopefully I won't lose you all. So like I said, the tank that you're seeing right now happens to be the 2 tins that's on that rack. You see that one that's empty. It's got insulation in it. And I use that insulation when I pack my fish. Depends on where they're going. And I copied it right now, Mary, and I'm getting ready to add it. I can edit here. I'm going to add those links to the description of this video. Okay? They should be there in a few seconds. You may have to refresh, Mary. An error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again. Ugh. Maybe because I'm live. Gee golly. It might be because I'm live and it won't let me edit right now. So they might not be there or they might be there. Okay. Technology. Yeah, it's because I'm live probably. But thank you for trying to get my links. I do have a few of them I can put on the screen. Like here's my email. If anybody needs to email me anything. I'm not working on a newsletter right now because of the holidays. Maybe in May or June. I'm hoping to take a vacation in May to go see Mom. Here's where you can actually sign up for the newsletters. Okay. And that's all I have for right now. So I'll leave that up there. Atkins is saying hi. And Lee says, Mary, I'm gunning for you though. Next time you're with Roxy, I'm gonna get you. Uh-oh. I was wanting to drop your PayPal link unless somebody else has it, or maybe you can. Okay, I don't have the PayPal link with me. So if you want to give any money towards the stream tonight, you can do a super chat or a super sticker. And that money goes into my PayPal account. So actually, after I get paid from Google pays me and then I throw it back into my PayPal. So, and if you want to be a member for $1.99 a month, just click the join button and follow the prompts, and you can edit that. You can delete it after a month or whatever. You don't have to. You can renew it each month or let it renew itself. There's also a second layer called the juvenile level, and that's $3.99 a month if you'd like to help support Susan for SLC Aquatics. Thank you very much. That's the rest of my commercial. So anyway, like I said, these 2 tins right here, I have 3 tins upstairs. And if you can see into the right-hand tank, that has some of my breeding guppies in there. This is the remainder of the mutt guppies. I do have a tank of mutt guppies with the yo-yo loaches, and I'll show them in a few minutes. They're breeding prolifically. I have some of Bob Kaler's Aquatics guppies. They're called the salmon skin magenta deltas, and they're looking poor right now, but they're still reproducing. I'm going to remove the Texas Holy Rock because I don't know if it's the hardness or they probably need more frequent water changes. So this summer, I'm hoping to get some kind of water change system going in this room that will, I'm not going to drill any of my tanks. I'm going to do the hang on or hang over type water changes, and I'm going to study how to do these PVC pipes and everything. I do have a sump that I can hook up, but I'm thinking about, I've got these big black totes. I've got 3 of them, and Rod bought them for me for storage, but I haven't put anything in them yet. And great commercial. Thank you, Mary. And thank you for dropping those links. Mike at Florida Fish Rescue says, you would have been first the other day, Lee, but now you'll have to settle for number 67. John Larson's in the house. Hey, John. Future have some crazy looking betta fish. Awesome, George. I look forward to that. Patrick Hardy is saying hit the like button. Yeah, it's 6:45 my time. We have 15 more minutes. Are there any questions or any other tanks that you all would like to see? I'm getting ready to switch this camera over to, what did I say I was going to show you? The yo-yo loach tank. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to move up closer on that. All right. This is my 20-gallon yo-yo loach. And that's, Dustin, that's where those, the school of guppies are. A lot of the crooked spine females have passed away. There's still a couple in there, maybe 1 or 2. There's some new fry in there. And all of that brown gook is what I've been complaining to Father Fish about, this brown mulm. I did a water change. I sucked up half of the brown mulm. I couldn't get the hang on the back working. It's probably clogged up with brown mulm. I need to clean the sponge filter in the back. It's full of brown mulm. And Father Fish says I need to add more sand to this tank. So I'm going to go get some more black sandblasting sand and add another 1/2 inch of sand and see if that helps with the mulm. And but those yo-yo loaches, as you see, they are so animated. There's 5 of them in there. And I watched Bob Steamfot last night, and he actually said that 1 20-gallon high would not be enough footprint for a yo-yo. I have 5 yo-yos in this 20-gallon. And yeah, I would say they're a little cramped. But at the same time, to watch how they interact with each other is beautiful. They all have their own hiding places, and that piece of wood to the right, in the right corner up front, most of the time you'll find 2 yo-yos in there together. So they're either sisters or brothers. I don't know how to sex these guys yet. Mine was doing that, Susan, and I ended up adding another inch of sand to it, and it does seem to do the trick, okay, or to work. And I need to cut back feeding, but I wanted the guppies to grow stronger because I want to send them to Dustin. And I just need to catch some more of the snails. And when you see the tank next to it, you'll see all of the ram's horn snails. And like I said, sometimes the baby mystery snails I add in there because yo-yos are snail eaters. Yep, 4 to 5 inches of substrate makes a tank with anoxic bacteria that eats nitrate like a machine. Yeah, that's why Father Fish has us cap our substrate so that the anaerobic and aerobic bacteria stays locked within the substrate. I actually need more root or stem plants in this aquarium. I have that Anubias and I have the Java ferns, which have rhizomes, and their roots are not in the substrate. I have a couple cryptocorn in there, but that's all I have in the substrate. So I actually need to help by adding some rooted stem plants. And I do have some Rotala and I don't know what these little things are. I do have some other plants. I might add some swords over there. Dustin appreciates strong guppies. I have a few here. They're helping us grow Roma tomatoes, peppers, and some other stuff out in the shed. That is so cool. I missed something. Let me scroll up. Thank you, Atkins Nature Aquariums. Let me put this on the screen. It says, it could be the beginning of that, Lee. The damage is unrepairable, but since you caught it early enough, you can stop it from happening. Add about a pound of crushed coral to the back of your tank. That's great, Atkins. Thank you for that help. Mom, got it. What is it? It's broken down debris from the substrate that's not been absorbed into the substrate. It's probably fish waste, things that need to get down into the substrate that's not in the substrate. So either remove it or cover it with another inch of sand. Ding, 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 ding. The sand bell. Lee, or you could put it in your canister filter. You're talking about 50-gallon, right? Okay, Ian. I have 4 eggshells I was going to crush up. Oops. I don't know what that means. Scummy stuff. Thank you, Mary. 50-gallon, right. Mulm is the brown dirt looking stuff that collects at the bottom of tanks. And as you see, it's also on my plants. It's a disgusting sight. I've knocked it off. I do need to get in there and probably do larger water changes and less feeding. I need to feed less. Oh, the crap at the bottom that the fish disturb. Mulm. Yes, M-U-L-M. What a great name for it. I call it gunk. Yep, most of us call it gunk, slimy, messy stuff. Thank you, Melvin. Dustin says, I watch Michael's Fish Room often. He's a big fan of mulm. Yes, he loves the mulm, especially for fry and for shrimp. Eggshells will work too, but you will need more than 4, and it will break down faster. Crushed coral lasts longer and looks nicer, in my opinion. Ding, ding, Mary says, yep. All right, we're going to switch the camera over to, well, maybe, maybe not. I think I'm going to shrink it down so y'all can see my 20 long that has peppered Corey's cats in it, and the bloodfin tetras. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I'm getting better. This is my 20 long, and I added some plants yesterday. The piece of wood with the Anubias. There's a tall, I think that's a giant Java fern, but it might be something different because it had a bulb on the end of it. So it's some kind of bulb fern. And then in the back, it looks like wild onion or wild garlic. It is really weird. And then a few little plants up front. I'm not sure what they are. And but as you see, I need a water change in here because the tetras are not moving around. They're hiding in that back corner. And the peppered Cory cats are kind of like being lazy right now. I could throw some food over there to stir things up if you want me to. I got some ghost shrimp from my wife's betta tank because excess food collects super fast in there, hoping the shrimp help to break that all down. Oh, they will, Dustin. Atkins says, I'm pro mom. Fish love it, and I'm lazy, so it's a win-win. It just looks bad, but yet it looks natural too. Because some creek bed, that has slow moving water, you'll see a lot of mulm build up in the creeks. Love that size tank, 20 long. And oh no, Lee, not mulm, breathe. Melvin says, so Susan, are you going to do any African cichlid tanks in the future if you are into them? I'm getting anxious every so often, but I really would like a 75-gallon at least. And I think I'd have to shut down some of my smaller tanks to do that. And but no plan right now. But in the future, there is a future for some African cichlids for Susan for SLC Aquatics. I think it would help me expand my knowledge of fish keeping a little bit more. I'm still being safe, and I'm still trying different species, but I'm still playing it safe. Good question, Melvin. Mary Page says, thanks, Mary Page. Lee says, when Sue next asks how is my hair? Mom. Not mum's the word, but mom. Hi, Deborah. Welcome to the live stream. Florida Fish Rescue says you could do ram cichlids in your current tank, Susan, and they're little. Yes, I've thought about some rams, and I need some more color in my 55. As you see, the angelfish keeps everything over there in that big Amazon sword. Deborah, hello, Susan and everyone. Thank you so much, Deborah. Welcome to the live stream. I know my face hasn't been on the screen much tonight. I love those shell dwellers, Patrick says. Yeah, the tank that I haven't shown you yet, it's a 15 long. It needs a water change. It has guppies in it right now, a Texas Holy Rock, and a live rock. in there, and crushed coral on top of Eco Complete and sand. So the GH and the KH in there are off of the scale. I don't know where my it's hiding from me. Oh, somewhere. Oh well, don't know where it is right now. My strips. I used them. Oh, I may have taken them with me. Yeah, here they are. And my TDS. Old faithful TDS meter that Ken Elias sent to me for my birthday last year. And the Tetra 5-in-1 or API 5-in-1 test strips. The KH is 180 and the GH is 180. So in that little, you're not looking at it right now, but you're looking at the 20. So I'm going to try to turn this camera around for the 15 long, but you're not going to be able to get up close. Shh. Here's the 15 long over there in the corner, and as you see, the water's low because of evaporation. And apistogrammas are great little cichlids. Yes, I've had some let's see, not apistogrammas, cribenzas, and I had all males, and that wasn't fun. I wanted them out of here. So I finally sold them and gave all of them away. But I would like some apistogrammas. Rams and angels get along fine. Thank you, Mike at Florida Fish Rescue. I'm going to put that on the screen. Rams and angels get along fine. Thank you. I put 15 white clouds in my 20 long, Deborah says. Ooh. 15 white clouds. I haven't had any white clouds yet. I want to get some white clouds. I'm running over the hour. Do y'all want to stay with me? I think somebody, I think Scott's going to start going after me. Can anybody confirm that? Is Scott's Aquatics coming up after me? John Larson says, for cichlids, a really good breed to start off with is a chocolate cichlids, and they're not that aggressive and they have color. Thank you, John, for that pointer. And switching accounts real quick. All right, Mike, thank you. Danikin says, oh, made it home. Hello, Kenny. I know Bob messaged me and said that Scott's Aquatics is going to start going behind me. So if somebody can confirm that, we'll go over and what do we call it? We'll go raid his stream. Apistos will do well with angels, and they're more of a bottom dweller in my experience. Super hardy too. And if you get an aquarium strain like the triple reds or the steel blues, ooh, you're getting my attention there, Ian. And thanks, John. I definitely want some apistos. Amen. But I appreciate everybody that has been with us tonight and help each other out with the advice and suggestions. I think it's awesome. I don't know how I'm going to name this one tonight, but maybe I'll name it something about cichlids. You should, Mary. And everybody, I love you. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics. Again, thanks again for joining me in the live stream. And God bless you. Mwah. Good night.